All right, so this is going to be a very information-filled video, and make sure that you are paying attention in this video. Taking notes, I would recommend, because as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about the marketing versus product versus sales. So this is a comprehensive overview of how these teams collaborate and drive business success. Okay, super important concept and video to watch. So, just to give y'all an agenda, y'all know the video is about to be information packed when I have an agenda, but the agenda, we're going to be going over the product team role, the marketing team support, the sales team role, the interactions in the business cycle, the breakdown of the marketing departments, the advertising versus marketing, building trust, SEO benefits, role of brand department, the PR department purpose, the marketing and sales collaboration, the feedback loop example, the size of the product departments, the sales cycle, advertising versus SEO revenue, and the key takeaways. So again, this is going to be a pretty information-packed video. Now, first thing I want to talk about is what is the primary role of the product team. So the product team helps improve the product over time by creating and testing new features, talking to customers to understand their needs, fixing bugs, and enhancing the customer's overall experience.
Hey guys, I hope that you're enjoying the course so far and that you're getting a lot of good, valuable information. I just want to let you know that I am coming out with a school community, and by the time that you're watching this, it might be already there. So if you look in the description of this video, you should be able to find the school link so that you can join. You can join the program for free, and it's just a good way to build community and also get access to all the free courses and the free resources that I'm offering within my school community. So highly encourage you to check that out. You will find a lot of value in that, I promise you. So if you're liking this content, please give it a thumbs up. It pushes it further in the algorithm. And if I'm doing good so far, go ahead and subscribe. Why not? But yeah, so I'm planning on dropping more courses. Depending on when you're watching this, I should already have a Google Ads boot camp along with a Meta boot camp, aka pink print, blueprint, whatever. But all that should be already coming out. So make sure to check that out as well. And yeah, I'm also coming out with a PPC portfolio, basically teaching you how to build your portfolio, and how to add pay-per-click specific campaigns to that portfolio. So yeah, let's get back to the video.
That is the primary role of the product team. I've never been on the product team before, but I've been on the sales team, and I've worked on marketing teams as well. So, how does marketing support the product team? Well, marketing drives awareness and attention to the product and draws attention to the product, promoting new features, updating or pricing changes, or changing pricing to attract potential customers and educate the market. So that is some of the different ways that marketing supports the product team. It's kind of how, they're able to hold hands with each other. Okay. Now, what is the main focus of the sales team? Well, the sales team is responsible for bringing in deals. So they're responsible, not bringing in deals per se, but closing deals. So the sales team prospects leads, they communicate with potential customers, they set up demos. And if you don't know what demos is, they pretty much set up demonstrations to show the potential client, the potential customer, how the product or software works that they are selling. They also negotiate pricing, and they ultimately close the deal to generate revenue for the company. Okay, so that's how the sales team holds hands with the marketing as well as with the product team. So Now, how do these teams interact in the business cycle? Well, they all interact. So the product team develops and improves the products. The marketing team will promote the product or service to generate interest and leads. And then the sales team comes through and they convert those leads into customers. Okay, so it's kind of like a basketball team, I would say. I guess the product team, they make the basketball. The the marketing team, they promote the basketball by about dribbling the basketball, showing the basketball off. And then the sales team, the product team throws the sales team the ball, and then the sales team dunks it in the basket and makes a point, aka they sign somebody up for the product or make a sell. So that was my analogy. That was off the top of the head too, but feedback from the sales helps. So getting feedback from the sales team helps marketing optimize the campaigns, and the product team is able to then do updates to provide new marketing messages, as well as creating a continuous cycle. So again, they all work with each other. So it's very important to make sure to, I guess, in business, to have a good flowing relationship with the product team, the marketing team, and the sales team. Now, what are the four main departments within the marketing mentioned in the video? Well, advertising is one, brand, SEO, and then the public relations. I don't know why I said video, but those are the four main departments that we have. Okay, so advertising, brand, PR, and SEO as far as in marketing. Because again, this course is about marketing. So now, how does advertising differ from marketing? Advertising is a concept of marketing focused on gaining attention quickly through paid ads, while marketing is a broader umbrella that includes building trust, educating customers, and encompassing advertising, SEO, branding, and PR. While as, they do work together, but there is a difference. So again, advertising wants to get your attention quickly, focus on a specific campaign to promote product and service through the paid channels, while as marketing is more so of a larger process that's including building trust, education, advertising, SEO, branding, and PR. So marketing is an umbrella, and then advertising is one component that's underneath that umbrella. Now, why is marketing so important? So why is trust so important in marketing? Because guys, really, and in sales too, people buy from who they like and who they trust and who's informational and who brings out some type of emotion in them. So it's not always based off of logic. A lot more people buy based off of emotion. Okay, that's sales 101. Marketing as well. So people only buy from companies and products they trust. Without trust, even a great product may not sell because customers may perceive the offer as too good to be true or having doubts about the company. So that's why it's very important for companies to build trust in between their customers. So that's very important to think about as well. Now, what is SEO and how does it benefit a customer? Or, a company? SEO is a search engine optimization. Now, this course is about advertising, so it's not about SEO, but I do want to talk a little bit about SEO because it is important. So SEO does stand for search engine optimization, which involves optimizing a website to rank higher in the search engine results organically, so without paying for it. okay? And driving high intent traffic that converts without paying for ads, resulting in a high return on investment over time. And that is one of the clocks. So um, I can't, I can't help that the clocks go off. So there you have it. But I will pause it until it's done. All right. So the cuckoo clocks stopped. I have a lot of them, so they ring on the hour every hour, and then they ring every 30 minutes. So, all right. Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. When it comes to the role of the brand department, it ensures brand cohesion. So the brand department is important because it keeps all the branding in order. So from the color schemes to the consistent visuals to the social media marketing, the social media and advertising, like hashtags, wording, and things like that. So that's very important as well. And again, they all are holding hands with each other. So that is the brand department. Now, what is the purpose of PR or public relations? Well, PR managers are hired, or PR managers earn media by getting the company featured in newses, podcasts, and other media outlets. They also handle the reputation management and crisis control, and helps build awareness through third-party endorsements. So the PR is a very important part of the marketing as well. Now, how can the marketing and sales team improve their effectiveness together and kumbaya around the fireplace? Well, they can do this by maintaining open communication and a feedback loop where the sales provides insights on the quality of leads and conversion reasons, allowing the marketing team to then optimize the targeting and campaigns to generate higher quality leads. So they all have to really work with each other. That's why it's a feedback loop, okay? You never want to have it to where, like I said earlier in another video, how you have that Spider-Man meme and there's like 3 Spider-Mans and they're all pointing at each other. You don't want to have a who's who moment. Like, oh, well, the sales team is saying, oh, I'm not able to close my sales or close the prospects because the quality of leads are bad. And then the marketing team's like, well, no, the quality of leads are not bad. You just don't know how to close, sales team. So you never want to have that. You want them to all align with each other. So, yeah. So that's that. Now, here are some real world examples. Here are some real world examples. So the sales feedback optimizing for the marketing. So the problem is identified by the sales. So I've seen this before, but let's see. So let's say if the sales reports that most unqualified leads are under 25, it cannot afford the product, then it will be the marketing's job to exclude the age group from the targeting and then focus on an older demographic, older age group, and the decision-making demographics to improve lead quality. And that happens a lot. The sales team would say, hey, these leads, they just can't afford it. It might be because they're all underneath the age of 24. Okay? So as a result, the sales team will go back into the targeting and exclude the ages between 18 to 24. All right. So why might smaller companies not have a dedicated product department? Well, a lot of it is because of resource limitations. Smaller companies like those mom and pop shops may not have the resources to scale to support a separate product team. unlike larger companies that have a dedicated team for product development and improvement. So that happens for mom and pop shops. It's not a big deal, but as long as the sales and the marketing team can work together and help improve each other, it should be good. Now, how long can sales cycles be for a expensive product like enterprise? Well, the sales cycle for expensive products can be a very long time, sometimes lasting up to 2 years from the lead generation to the actual closing the deal. And then advertising versus SEO, the revenue over time. Typically, advertising generates immediate revenue but requires ongoing spending, while SEO takes longer to build and can generate substantial free traffic and revenue over time, making it highly profitable in the long run. Oh, there goes another clock. Sorry about that. Let me pause it. Yeah. So, anyways, like I was saying, advertising is good when you need immediate revenue, especially like when you're first starting out and you have money. But if you have time over money, then lower initial growth. You would want to focus on SEO because yes, it does have a lower or slower initial growth curve, but as a result, you're able to drive ongoing free traffic. So it's important really to have both. But let's say you start out or your client has more money than they do time, then advertising would be the way to go. If they have more time than they have money, then SEO would be the way to go. But essentially, eventually, they're going to need both. All right.